Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today we are talking about the incredible ramp up of the Model Y for Tesla in such a short period of time. So as we talked about yesterday, as far as the numbers from December of 2021 go for California, sorry, not just December, but the entire year, the state of California sold almost as many Model Ys as the leading vehicle in that sales segment, the Toyota Camry. Now, again, to the average person, this may not be a big deal. I mean, Toyota's still leading, right? So what's the problem? Well, it's a huge problem because for the competition, for the internal combustion engine, and for everything that goes with it. Because if you consider for how long this has been happening, for how long the Toyota has been the top selling vehicle, and the Corolla right behind it, you will notice that this was an entrenched trend in a segment that lasted for over a decade. So this is not something that when it's being challenged, that it happens on a regular basis, right? And there's a lot of things Toyota did to make that happen. Toyotas are not by any stretch of the imagination the best cars out there, but as far as the finished product and having a good or above average rating in all segments, they're definitely one to go to for the least amount of headaches, right? But that used to be the case. That's no longer the case, guys. And this is also the reason, in my opinion, why Toyota is the last one of the major legacy automakers to react to the latest trend to transform the manufacturing into an EV heavy or EV only situation. So when you look at what the Model Y has done and is doing, I mean, there's a January 30th article from Teslarati linked below that talks about the thousands of Model Ys being ready, being loaded on ships, to be shipped out to Europe and other parts of Asia, but mostly Europe. And this is already happening now, guys, where Europeans are ordering Model Ys that they know, they are told still they're going to be made in China, and they love it. They can't get enough of them. This is because, of course, the Berlin factory, which is a separate video, of course, is being delayed by paperwork. And as sad as that is, it's true. And I mean, Tesla and the team and the manufacturing team and all the hardware and all the employees were ready to go basically right after Christmas of 2021. However, they're basically being told to stay put for, over a month now. And it'll probably be another solid month and a bit before the first true vehicle rolls off the line for a German customer. Now, if you consider the demand from Europe and other parts of the world for the Model Y now, while it's still made in China, can you imagine the demand for it when not just the logistics become easier from Berlin, but also the knowledge of the client base to know that the vehicle is actually made in Germany? Can you imagine that accelerator? I've talked about accelerators before, as Tony Seba has mentioned, that accelerators is what matters, guys. And they're tough to deploy in very high ticket items, right? Because a vehicle, even a cheap one, very economic small box, it's still a big expense for anybody, right? You don't just go in and buy a car every couple of weeks. This is a very well researched and serious decision for most people. It's their second most expensive item they will buy in their whole entire lives, right? So obviously, having said that, when you see these inroads by the Model Y, and of course the Model 3 is still doing amazingly well, but the Model Y is the one that's only been around for 20 months on the market. And in some areas of the world, for logistical reasons, it's not even available yet. People would love to have it, but they just can't get it because they happen to live in an area of the planet where Tesla just cannot serve them at the moment, right? So just consider for this video, guys, and again, thank you for joining me because I would love to hear your opinion. Consider what this will mean in this year, 2022, and moving forward, to have all these amazing high sales of the Model Y and all these neighbors and friends and family that are driving around in these things or renting them from Hertz, as we discussed yesterday. Consider what that will do to the greater auto sector market. Not just internal combustion to EV, but once people realize that EVs are the way to go, because that's the logical answer, even if you're not a car person, if you just honestly need a reliable A to B vehicle, and you don't care about the badge, you have no loyalty either way, you just want a best bang for your buck car, and you actually do the homework that you're supposed to when you're buying a big ticket item, and you find out that not only does the Model Y give you what you want in terms of space, safety, charging options, luggage storage, comfort, over-the-air updates, performance, all that, but it also is about to be made in Germany and in Austin, and even though the price was forced up by market pressures in the last year, this is a vehicle with margins of 30%, meaning that in the future, when the backlog will be cleared, when people that are waiting now for up to 10, 11 months for their vehicle will receive their vehicle and the wait time will shorten to weeks or days, Tesla will be able to say, okay, we've satisfied the I can't wait to have it market, and now we are seeing clients that would like the vehicle. They've already driven or ridden in their neighbors or dad's or uncle's vehicle, and they want it also. And because we have so many other products and revenue streams by then, I'm guessing this will be somewhere in 2024, they can say, well, this used to cost 55,000 US dollars or 75,000 Canadian dollars in my case, right, for a long range Model Y. But today, because we can do this and still make money, a nice margin, this vehicle costs 40,000 US dollars and 58,000 Canadian dollars or 60,000 Australian dollars, right? And even though that price will come down and it'll meet much more demand, the actual profits will remain high for Tesla, because they won't need those 30+% margins, even though they are continuously working even now at increasing those margins by efficiencies and just a symphony of manufacturing prowess. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? How fast? It's already fast, right? How you can probably look around on the streets and see a bunch more Teslas today than last year. So would you consider buying one at these prices? Would you wait maybe 2-3 years and get yours if you like electric cars? If not Tesla, which other vehicles? That there's some good ones coming out. Which ones are your favorite? Post below, guys. Thank you for spending some time with me, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video.